All right, let's dive right in. We're going to talk about something pretty incredible today, a single nerve that runs through your body that might just be the key to managing anxiety, healing from trauma, and, finding a real sense of peace. We're talking about the vagus nerve, your body's very own hidden superpower for calm.
But first, I've got a question for you. When you think you feel calm, are you really sure that's what's going on? Or could it be something else entirely? Could it be that what feels like calm is actually your body stuck on high alert? A hidden survival response we call freeze? It's a wild thought, right? But the answer, well, it might just change how you see things.
And that question, it gets right to the heart of the problem. So many of us are just walking around in this constant, kind of low grade state of stress. And the stuff we usually do to fix it, like telling ourselves to just think positive, is completely missing the point.
And look, we're not talking about those huge heart-pounding moments of panic. For a lot of us, this whole fight, flight, or freeze thing, it's more like the background hum of an old refrigerator. It's just always there. It's this subtle tension we've lived with for so long, we don't even realize it's not supposed to be there. It's just become our normal. And that is exactly why the usual advice just doesn't work. We try to use logic, to use our minds to convince ourselves to calm down. But here's the body's reality. Once your nervous system is triggered, the alarm bells are already going off. Your body is in full-on survival mode. Trying to talk it down with logic, it's like trying to have a calm chat with a fire alarm that's screaming. It's a physical thing, not just something in your head.
So, if thinking our way out is a dead end, then what do we do? Well, the answer is to stop fighting our bodies and start working with them. And that all starts with getting to know this amazing thing. Some people even call it the soul nerve. Think of it as your body's own built-in reset button.
Yep, we're talking about the vagus nerve. It's this incredible nerve, kind of like a superhighway, that wanders all the way from your brain down to your gut, connecting to your heart and lungs along the way. It's basically the CEO of your rest and digest system. So when you're in that fight or flight panic mode, the vagus nerve is the one that sends out the all clear signal, telling your body, hey, the coast is clear, you can relax now. It's the ultimate master regulator.
And what it controls is just mind-blowing, honestly. It's in charge of slowing down your heart rate, your breathing. It helps with digestion. It even manages inflammation. But here's a really big one. It's tied to our ability to feel safe and to connect with other people. So when your vagus nerve is happy and healthy, you feel good. You feel balanced.
Okay, now here's the really cool part. This isn't just some automatic thing you have no control over. Nope, you can actually learn to influence it. Think of it just like a muscle. You can train it, you can make it stronger. And when you do, you get better at calming your whole system down. They call this applying the vagal brake. And that practice, that training we're talking about, it's called vagal toning. It's literally like going to the gym, but for your nervous system. You do these specific little exercises to tone your vagus nerve. And the stronger it gets, the faster and more effectively it can pull you out of that stress mode and get you back to feeling calm and centered. Now, this whole approach, it kind of works in stages. First, you start with the physical stuff, learning how to let go of all that tension we carry around in our shoulders and our jaws without even realizing it. Once you've got a handle on that, you can start to work on your emotional responses, catching them in the moment. And then over time, all of this builds this incredible resilience, which helps your body finally process and let go of old stuff, trauma that might have been stuck for years. So, where does all this lead? What's the payoff? It's not just about feeling a little less stressed. We're talking about a fundamental shift in how you experience your life. It's about getting out of constant survival mode and actually stepping into a life of genuine peace and connection. I mean, just look at the difference here. Before, you're basically stuck on high alert 24/7. That means chronic stress, old trauma hanging around, and just feeling disconnected, from yourself, from other people. And then, after, you've got a nervous system that knows how to chill out. It's calm, it's regulated. You can bounce back from stress so much faster. It opens the door for real healing and, you guessed it, better connections. And listen, this isn't just some nice idea. These are real results from real people. Take Nicholin, for example. They said they were stuck in a constant freeze state for months because of trauma. But with just a few of these exercises, they were able to pull themselves out of that and get back to feeling okay again. That is what happens when you work with your body's own wiring, not against it. Or how about this one from Anjali, who found this totally unexpected side effect? They noticed their posture, their curved back and forward head, actually started to improve.
They said these simple movements worked better for them than physical therapy. I mean, if that doesn't show you how connected our physical bodies are to our nervous system, I don't know what does.
And one more from Robin, which I love because it shows just how doable this is. They said doing just 1 or 2 exercises a day was enough to immediately feel that sense of calm and control they needed. That's the whole point, right? It's not about some huge, complicated routine. It's about small, simple things you do consistently that make a massive difference. Okay, so you're probably wondering, how do you actually do this stuff? What does it look like day to day? Well, it's all about building your own personal toolkit, a set of simple, really effective practices you can pull out whenever you need to regulate your system.
And this toolkit is pretty cool because it covers all the bases. It's a mix of physical and mental stuff. We're talking about targeted daily exercises, simple movements anyone can do. There are even audio guides to help you get grounded. Plus, things like at-home face and neck massage, which is a really direct way to stimulate the vagus nerve. The whole idea is to combine these simple physical actions with a little bit of self-reflection to create change that really sticks.
So, if there's one thing to take away from all this, it's this. Finding that real, genuine sense of calm, it's not just a mind game. You can't just will yourself into it. It's a full-body experience, starting with your nervous system. And the best part? It's something you can absolutely learn to take control of.
So, I'll just leave you with this final thought. What if? What if we've been going about this all wrong? What if the key to that feeling of peace we're all looking for isn't about winning a battle with our thoughts, but about finally learning to listen to our bodies and work with their incredible built-in wisdom?